got them over the limit, and it's still early. They have to play smart, or they could give up a lot of free throws.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Mills and Martin at the guard. Anderson is out there with Green, and it's Jefferson in at the small forward position. Damian Lillard is a two-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him that serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
That's good.
And that steal really instant.
No waste of time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Duncan, he's checked in for Green.
And for Lillard, that motivation. Remember, he got cut from Team USA a couple summers ago in favor of Derrick Rose and Kyrie Irving. And Lillard calls it wood on the fire. Those things keep him focused and also hungry.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Spurs leading by 14. Anderson right side. Mills dishes to Anderson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. San Antonio again missing.
And remember, the former Rookie of the Year, he's had his snubs, but also he's gotten some recognition. He played in the Pacific Northwest. He's got his own signature shoe now, and his star definitely on the rise.
Here's Mills, following the score by Damian Lillard. The counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
There are certain things, guys, that you can always count on in life. Death, taxes, and of course the Spurs 50 games in the regular season. Happened for the 16th straight season last year.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. A slam dunk by Aminu.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Here's Duncan after the Trailblazers pick up two. Here's Anderson. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Sounds good.
It goes on Ned Davis.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the ring with a dunk like that.
Well, keeping in mind the Spurs have won 50 games or more for many years in a row, Greg, there are teams out there who can drive cars who have not even seen the Spurs not win 50 games, at least in a year.
And the way the Spurs keep on building this team, it's not as if that streak's going to end anytime soon. Those kids might have a chance to vote and do much more before they fail to see the Spurs win 50 games. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Lillard. That will fall for his seventh bucket. 7 for 15 in this game. Oh, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Kings. Ginobili kicks it to Duncan. Dishes it to Jefferson. Duncan with the screen for Jefferson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second fill.
Clearly a mental lapse at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time. But it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
It's Aminu. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Spurs leading by 14. Parker drives in, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's Henderson, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And San Antonio called for the foul. And with Gerald Henderson Jr., what you see is what you get. A solid player, good athleticism, but he doesn't really specialize, Clark, in any one thing.
Well said, Kevin. Right on the mark with that. He came into the league as a jack-of-all-trades kind of guy. Skills were somewhat unrefined. And that's sort of where he is today. He is who he is.
And going back to Henderson, he has the raw tools and intelligence to be a good scorer, but limited range and ball handling skills have put a cap on his development. Plus, he kind of lacks a go-to scorer's mentality.
And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And, of course, Gerald Henderson Jr.'s dad was a solid NBA player in his own right. Never made an all-star team, but was a three-time NBA champion. And ultimately, that's what counts. So far in the game for Caspi, he's got 11 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And both free throws good for Caspi. So for the Trailblazers, their last game lost to the Nuggets. Lillard attacking. Banked in off the glass. Lillard's got 23.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Parker with the basket on the assist by Anderson. And that's 17 points for Tony Parker.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touchdowns.
Duncan with the block. Spurs leading by 14. And Simmons kicks to Parker. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And so last season for Tony Parker, somewhat of a shift. I mean, he was solid, but injuries cost him a few games. He also had his lowest assist and points per game totals since his rookie year. But he fought through like the champion that he is.
He's off on the second. This year a big challenge for Tony Parker. He was in his 14th season, obviously. Every great player needs to transform his game as he gets on an age card. We've seen great ones. Parker did put up the highest three-point percentage of his career last year.
And he also ran the offense with tremendous poise and professionalism and cut down the turnover average as well, the lowest of his career.
Here is Lillard following the three-pointer by Tony Parker. It's tipped. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Plumlee with a screen on Parker. Lillard the pass to Plumlee. And nothing is falling for him right now. San Antonio leading by 20. Parker dishes to Casper. Here's Anderson. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Anderson's got 40 points.
The team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And so, by winning the first of 3 in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace their sneakers up against the Trailblazers.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Anderson. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Tim Duncan. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. Connects from three-point range.
They're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Again with the bucket.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong. Boy, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Shot A. I like that, Greg.
Here's Simmons. Again, the Spurs good for two.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Tony, congratulations on the victory tonight. You made a lot of things happen out here on the court to get everyone involved.
That's the whole team. It's not just me. The whole team did great. We played great defense, and in offense, we moved the ball, took good shots. We were shooting the ball well.
Tony, thanks for the time. Guys, always a humbleness to this group.
Doris, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan Player of the Game. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a